And the poem starts, "Do not try this to save the whole world or do anything grandiose. Instead, create a clearing in the dense forest of your life and wait there patiently until the song that is your life falls into your own cupped hands and you recognize and greet it. Only then will you know how to give yourself to this world so worthy of rescue." So we'll go ahead and get started. We can all get into our posture. As I usually say, it's some combination of feeling really relaxed and settled, but also alert. Um, and one way to think about this as you go through the meditation is that we all have what's called monkey mind. And it just means that our mind is often all over the place, jumping into the future, back into the past, um, and we call that monkey mind. And there is an observer that is watching monkey mind, which is really interesting because you can kind of, through meditation and through other techniques, you can see the mind as it moves, and that awareness of the thoughts, the feelings, the sensations is awareness itself. And so you find out that actually meditation is not complex, it's not special, it's not complicated. It's actually just giving the monkey mind a simple job. The monkey mind loves to have a job. Any sort of job will do, especially if it's really like subtle. Um, and so we give the monkey mind the job to focus on the breath. And it gets really excited. And it's like, yeah, okay, I can do this. I can do this. And then 2 seconds later, it jumps to something else. And our job is just to remind monkey mind to keep coming back to the task of focusing on the breath. So that's what we'll try to do here. So take a few breaths and allow monkey mind to focus on the breath in really subtle ways. See the temperature of the breath, the force of the breath, the release, and the gap between breathing in and breathing out. Um, Allow it to really focus on that. I will be playing bells in the background, and you can just use these to remind monkey mind to come back to the breath. Try to notice when a thought rises, whether you see it as you having that thought or a thought just rising. Notice the difference. Now take a few really deep breaths. And on the inhale, look for any tension. And on the exhale, let go. Allow yourself to melt. Now I want you to bring in an emotion or state that's really alive for you. And for this session, let's focus on a negative emotion or state. That emotion might be fear, could be anxiety, could be a general state of just sensitivity or agitation or sadness. Select the one that's most alive for you. And as you breathe in, begin to bring that emotion to the present. And repeat the words, I am anxious. And replacing anxious with whatever emotion or state is alive for you. So on the inhale, you want to breathe in that emotion. And then on the exhale, say gently to yourself, I am anxious. You might be recalling a memory or a particular person or situation where that emotion is most alive for you. And that's okay. Recall those details. And breathing in those details and that emotion, that feeling. And on the exhale, I am anxious. Do that about 3 more times. Now subtly shift on the exhale. On the inhale, open your heart a bit more, allow your capacity for that emotion to be there, expand that. And then on the exhale, say, I am feeling anxious, replacing anxious with whatever's alive for you. I am feeling anxious. Really allow yourself to feel that difference. I am feeling anxious. Take 3 deep breaths and really allow that emotion in. Now you open your heart even more, as fully as possible. Feel the openness, the kind of gate spread as far as possible, and say to yourself on the exhale, I am aware of anxiety. Breathe directly into that awareness. Inviting that emotion in. Invite it in. And notice the temperature of that emotion. Is it coming or going, rising or falling? Where is it in your body? Is it in one place? Is it moving? Or is it in multiple places? What's the texture of that emotion? breathing deeply into that awareness. Now slowly take a very deep breath. 7 seconds in. And 10 seconds out. I am aware of anxiety. And begin to allow yourself to zoom out. So as you breathe in, notice the anxiety or the emotion is getting smaller as you breathe more into that awareness. And perhaps you can see the vast emotional landscape where your anxiety is right next door to joy, and joy right next door to fear. And notice there are moments when you can just allow all of that to be, to not turn away from it or reject it, but to simply sit with it. Take 3 more breaths. Into that spaciousness. Now slowly, if your eyes are closed, allow them to open. Bringing yourself back into your surroundings. And just continue to notice throughout your day your relation with emotions as they come up. Are you the emotion? Or are you aware of it? And how does that feel? Thank you.